the Leo and Danny show. Leo, you probably have better bar game than almost any guy on the planet. You're certainly in the top 1%. Bar game, wouldn't you agree, though, that bar game is always a roll of the dice?
100% roll of the dice for anyone. And
what's harder, bar game or club game?
Clubs suck.
Clubs
you can't
are way
talk to
harder.
girls, or you got to get up in their ear. It's terrible for picking up girls. It's all visual at the club. Sometimes I could just make random makeouts I can get at the club, but bar game is just a numbers game, in my opinion. You just kind of keep. If you talk to enough girls, you'll find the one that gives you the most hints that she might be down to fuck.
What
that
do you
night.
do? Because the only time I ever go to bars is when I have to pick up my friends from it. But like, say if you're at a bar, right?
In your case, unzip your pants.
Oh,
yeah, I mean,
that's
honestly,
your answer.
Whip it out,
Ace, there's a lot of girls into black guys, man. I don't think you'd have to do much. To be honest,
there are a lot of girls that think they're into black guys. Then when they finally get a black guy, they're just like,
too scared.
Not my cup of tea. That's why a lot of these girls out here go for light-skinned guys, because it's not as dangerous as getting a regular black guy. They'd rather have a light-skinned guy that has blue eyes, because it has the same sense of danger of, oh, I'm exotic, I'm dating a black guy. No, you're just afraid to actually go for an actual black guy.
Ace, how many chicks have you fucked? I'm just curious to know what your perspective is on all this. I want to know whether or not to take your opinion seriously, because if you've had sex with like 2 girls, you don't really know your stuff yet.
It's going to be included in the video?
Give me a ballpark. Is it in the 10s? Is it in like the single digits still? Where are you at?
No, it's been out of the single digits for a while.
Okay.
All right, good.
So you know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's all you need to say. Yeah.
Okay.
But I didn't want to say, I know what I'm talking about. But like,
no.
With me, it's like, I don't like talking to girls like when they're with their friends, because if you try to talk to a girl when she's with your friends, there's always that one friend that's just like, oh, what are you doing? And it's just like, shut the fuck up. I'm not trying to talk to you. I'm trying to talk to your friend. And I don't know. That's why a lot of the parties at the Go House, you would see like, I wouldn't like talk to a lot of girls. I'd just be like, "Oh, hey, what's up?"
They would talk to you, dude. Is
sometimes,
what I would say.
Hey,
sometimes.
Let me tell you this, dude. Every guy gets rejected for no fucking reason at all, regardless of race. So also I want to tell you, if a girl isn't down, don't get down on yourself like, oh, they don't like black guys out here. Because I'm going to tell you, me, Leo, and even Big Dick Austin get rejected or got rejected constantly when we were single. It happens. In LA, dude, the amount of chicks who are going to be like, deal breaker, he's black, is small.
Yeah.
And we were just talking to Nico about this. All of Nico's girlfriend's friends only fuck black dudes.
And they're like these white Orange County girls.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if are you into white Orange County girls?
I'm not a picky person. All right.
Yeah, you'll like them
white
then.
Orange County. I have a question.
They're the hottest girls on the planet, Ash.
They're pretty hot, yeah.
How long have you guys lived in LA?
My whole life, and he's
so
pretty.
I have a question. I don't know why.
Sure.
Like, this is a girl I used to talk to a while back, like probably like back in May. Long story short, what's the problem with girls from the Valley? Whenever you hear, oh, she's from the Valley, like, ugh, like what's so bad?
That's just some dumbass bullshit that you've heard. The Valley girls are the best. They're the most down to earth, less likely to have injected faces of Botox, so less likely to have fake lips.
So
better
A
blowjobs. I'll tell you that much.
A minor mountain range makes that big of a difference.
No, they're just like more down to earth.
It's astrology,
it's suburbia. Okay, so it's like if you grow up in Hollywood, you go outside, you see crackheads, you see people jerking off, you see prostitutes. In the Valley, you're more than likely not going to see any of that shit. I don't know. There's something gritty about growing up in Hollywood where you're prone to try more drugs. In the Valley, there's less of that. And drugs equals risky sexual behavior. So basically, the chicks from the Valley are way better. I'm going to marry a chick from the Valley.
That's the first time I've ever heard anyone say that.
That's
my entire
ridiculous.
time.
It's
so true.
It is. That's like me saying that if you're born on the east side of the Sacramento River, you're more likely to be gay.
That's true, though. I heard.
It's just the rich.
I have heard that.
So I just hear
West Side, baby. Safe and sound.
I hear people talk
baby.
about the Valley all the time, like, oh, he or she's from the Valley. Ugh.
Fuck them,
Those
dude.
are just rich fucking bimbo.
Not even. Dude, there's
bitches.
rich motherfuckers in the Valley. I mean, all the Jacksons live in Encino.
I'm saying the people who talk shit about
Kardashians
people in
and
the
Calabasas.
Valley are just like dumb city sluts. Like,
it could be if it's people that are transplants. Like if Austin, if you're talking to like a tourist that says it, then they just don't know what the fuck they're talking about. If it's a person that was born and raised in Hollywood, they're too fucked up to really even have any. They shouldn't have an opinion.
Yeah.
You grew up in Hollywood. Relax.
Yeah, like the Valley's nice.
Or West
the
Hollywood.
only people that talk shit about the Valley are like retarded.
Yes.
But just to get back to where I was before I forgot what brought us off, but Fu and I's lucky streak. This was from 2016 to 2017 fall. It was like a year, fall 2016 to 2017. And it was after I got basically fired from a series of restaurant jobs. I had no income. Damn. I, as a move of desperation, went down to Vegas to start fresh. So my self-esteem, my career, it was probably the lowest point I was ever in my life. But I would go out to bars, black out, and just brood in the corner. And for some reason, chicks couldn't fucking resist it.
There's a certain kind of, if you can perfect that, they'll come to me.
Yeah.
If you really focus on that, guys, I mean, try this sometime. Put it out there. Like, oh no, they're going to come to us. They'll come to us. It'll happen.
Yeah.
Is that like that whole thing of like if you act like you're not interested?
Exactly.
Type deal?
I would say that's part of it.
Which I never understand. I still don't understand it. I'm 23 years old and it works.
Well, it works. You did it. You would be go around with your headphones and not even making eye contact with these girls, and these girls would just all
But I
come
don't
up to you.
understand that. Like me, if I'm talking to a girl and she's like just being cold and distant, I'm not gonna be like, oh, I want you more. I'm gonna be like,
well, you guys, dude, we don't need any games as guys.
I don't need to like not to do much.
We don't need games as guys.
But girls, if you ignore them, and like just be like, yeah, whatever.
This is why
I want you more. Like,
let's go out and get some pussy sometime, Ace. Me and you.
I think this is why Leo just wants the cachet of young girls you have access to.
You bastard.
This is, I think, why, Ace. My girlfriend and I were watching a documentary on pickup artists today.
Oh, I love watching pickup artists.
It's great. It's great.
And hilarious.
When me and Mia were watching a guy who was really insecure and awkward talk to girls, we both did the full body wince. We were both revolted. If you watch a new stand-up comedian who's really, really nervous get on stage, you just, I want to get out of here, right? I can't watch this train wreck. I can't look at the guy on stage while he tries to deliver these jokes. There's something repellent about a lack of confidence, and the opposite of a lack of confidence. I don't know what it is. They're just like a salesman. Imagine a guy trying to sell you a car who's like, oh, I'm nervous. Do you want the four-seater?
Fucking fire. You can, if you fake the confidence, it somehow works. Like, you don't have to be confident, but you can fake it.
Fake it, yeah.
It just if a guy, there's no stronger indicator of confidence than being not interested in a chick. If you're like, what? Go get a drink with you? No, I'm good. Why?
Just like,
I have a Budweiser over here. That's confidence, dude. Like, you don't need that pussy for validation. It makes them wet.
It's true.
It's crazy. It's honestly, it blows my mind to this day. Like, if you put no effort.
Yeah.
It's easier.
And that's what Adam Fu and I were doing. And also, on top of me just brooding in the corner, I also, on top of me being at UCLA and already running the gamut of, all right, I've 69'd a girl, I've double teamed the chick, I've gangbanged a chick, which is adding one more body. I've gotten anal for, gangbang, the barrier is 3.
Third guy?
Yeah, I had one night at UCLA where I fucked 3 girls in one night. And
you letting this guy be the third guy to you and Adam Fu?
If I were single, why not?
You would? You wouldn't?
Yeah.
What if when he pulled his cock out, you wouldn't just...
I mean, if it's a random tramp we met at Excess nightclub, who gives a fuck?
You wouldn't just run... You wouldn't just keep running down the strip until you just passed out?
It would be tough because him and Adam Fu both are big-cocked men. You especially. So, I mean, it would feel like... It'd feel like somebody... It would feel like an elf had slipped a baby carrot up the girl's penis. That's what you would probably think was happening.
Oh, man, that is fucking hilarious.
But so it was, on top of that, I was jaded with regular sex acts, but also I had this depression going on that just made me want to do crazy shit. Like, I remember I stuck a bottle of Pam up a girl's twat once.
Pam?
Yeah.
No.
And then
that's a giant penis.
I toe fucked the girl the same night. I put my toe in her pussy.
What? That poor girl got a yeast infection. I'll tell
she
you
probably
that much,
did.
yeah.
She loved it, though. These girls were down.
How did that conversation even go down with the toe? You just like, hey, lay there, and I'm just gonna...
This night, Ace,
I was like that.
I was at Audio Nightclub. I was just like anger drinking. Like, oh, this fucking sucks. It was right after I released one of my comedy books. This is a long backstory, Ace. But basically, nothing was going well in the career I wanted to pursue, which was comedy. The career I was forced to pursue, kitchen work, because that was my job. I worked in restaurants. Both of those were fucking up. I had no money. So I was just anger drinking at the bar at this nightclub Audio. And I turn and look up at the DJ with crossed eyes. And just some chick emerges out of the crowd and starts talking to me. And I just go, all right, I'm going to see what I can get away with this bitch. I'm just going to see what I can say and do until she leaves.
I did the night with the toe.
Yeah.
And the night with the toe.